Well, spring is a great time to clean up your routine. Productivity coach Clare Kumar is back with tips whether you're working from home or at the home office or at the office itself. Nice to see you again.
Nice to be with you.
So is this all about paper organizing or cleaning out your emails, or what are we looking at here?
There's a couple things I want to talk to today. One is that, we have to respect our preferences in working in our space. And there is a percentage of the population, 20% in fact, that have something called sensory processing sensitivity, otherwise known as highly sensitive people. And I'm one of them. And that means while we are deep thinkers and we're highly empathetic, we are actually high achievers, really bright people, we actually need to really take care of our environment to make sure it's not too distracting or overwhelming or overstimulating. And so one of the things we have to pay attention to, and if you can design for a highly sensitive person, you can design for everybody. So one of the things we have to pay attention to, though, is light and not having too much unwanted light. So I finally have tried a pair of blue blockers. And so this helps me get rid of unwanted blue light from a screen potentially, but also on overcast days where that light is just really flat and kind of aggravating. So I've decided I wear these. These are from Gray Matter, Joe Mimran's line at Staples, and you can find a pair to suit your face. These have no prescription in them, and you can get them as readers as well. So that can be something that makes your environment more comfortable. And if you're more comfortable, you're more productive.
Yes, and you don't, because especially now that we're like staring at screens all the time, right?
That's right. That's right. Not only are we staring at them, we're hunched over them. And mostly I have seen, and so many pictures and so much time talking to people working from home or remotely anywhere, they're hunched over a laptop, and that's not an ideal body posture. So there's a diagram that really outlines, a straight neck and spine, a flat wrists, feet flat on the floor or supported. And that posture allows you to be more comfortable and not cause injury for your joints. I'm not sure if you're showing that diagram now, but you can download one that's from staples.ca/WFA. And WFA stands for Work From Anywhere, which is what we're going to be moving back towards. I think a hybrid is what most people are hoping for. And so to eliminate that hunched over position, you want to think about separating that keyboard and screen. A laptop was meant to be a short-term working situation, not a full day. So you want to separate, and you want to get a wireless keyboard, and you want to get a separate mouse. And those two pieces, I have a favorite that I've been using for years. It's from Microsoft, and it's called the Sculpt. And you can see here how the two pieces, the two hands are separated, and also there's a decline slope to the keyboard. So you're not flexing your wrists up or twisting them. You're allowed to have a much more natural wrist position, and that is very much more conducive to being comfortable, avoiding shoulder injuries, avoiding wrist injuries, keeping your neck and back aligned, and being so much more comfortable and productive.
Right, because so many of us, we've got great office chairs at work, but you don't have that at home, right? I think of all the Zoom meetings I do at home. I do them at the kitchen table, and I'm thinking now, I'm breaking all the rules that you've just talked about using the laptop. I do have it up on a box so that at least I can, look at it kind of more of an angle there. But I'm like, no, I hinge my feet on the kitchen chair, and wow, I have a lot of things to learn.
Well, it's great that you're moving around. So applauding you for doing that, because moving in our day is really important. So if you can change it up, we can perch for a while. But I want you to really notice and certainly pay attention if your body's giving you some cues to say something's not comfortable, don't ignore it. That diagram is really great to go back to. So that's one thing is getting that ergonomic workstation. And the other thing is controlling your environment.
Okay.
Do we have time to talk about the Google Nest Hub too?
We don't, because we've run out of time. That's my cue. That's my oral cue here.
There we go.
So we'll get that diagram up, and we'll put it on our website, chch.com. Clare, always a pleasure to speak with you, and I'm standing up straight right now.
Right on. Nice to see you, Annette.